What is up, guys and gals? This is your favorite bass streamer. I don't know about that. Maybe I'll just say that from now on. This is Phil, your favorite bass streamer. Um, Welcome to Phil Plays Bass, guys. This is a bit of an unusual time of the day for me to stream, but I've got an hour free right now, and I haven't yet touched my bass today, so I figured it'd be a cool thing to essentially practice some bass in public, as we always tend to do on this channel. So, got my trusty 4-string, and gonna put a click on and start warming up and seeing how I feel today with regards to my usual practice exercises. I'm not too sure how that's going to go today because I've had to play a lot of piano today, but no bass just yet, and muscles are a bit sore already. I've had to do a lot of boogie woogie, which is really cool, but also kind of technically demanding. So yeah, let's see how my fingers are doing today. And I've also just figured out how to do transitions in OBS, which means my scenes are now actually ready before I send them to you guys. Whoa, how did I not know that before? I don't know, I just didn't. In any case, I'm going to put a click on using my trusty... try not to flip my coffee over onto the desk. Going to use my trusty metronome app from philplaysbass.com. Go to timer, and it should be popping up somewhere over there, just not actually on the right side of the screen. There she is. Just completely off center as per usual. There we go. There we go. A little bit better. Okay. Start with our master routine. Cool. I'm just going to put a click on for now. Start the Hadrian Farod Bumblebee exercise at 100 BPM. Bass is coming through. Lovely. Let's go. Maybe not that fast. Okay, not feeling too bad today, this one. Second one. I feel like I could take this a little bit faster actually today. Let's see. Let's try and see how fast I can take this one. It'd be interesting to find out. If you're just joining us, guys, say hi in the comments. Announce yourselves. What instrument do you play? What is it that you like about your instrument? And why is bass guitar the best instrument ever? I actually do believe that. Controversial opinion. Fight me. Okay, 110 BPM, same thing. I'm just realizing that my right hand is not showing on the screen. There we go. How about we slow it down but play it super fast? 70 BPM. Okay, 80 BPM is, I think, well, I'll find my limit. That's feeling pretty good actually, but yeah, maybe not reasonable to practice it at that speed. I couldn't really last very long. Oh, I've realized I forgot to switch scenes. So there was no click for you guys. Apologies. Coming through just now. Oh, that's what it's doing. Okay, yeah, got it. Okay, this is a bit new to me, but I'm starting to come to grips with this whole system. Right, so that should bring in eventually. There she is. Cool. Yo, Akil, good to see you, dude. It's a bit earlier today, so I'm glad you could join us, man. How you doing? Let's try 75 BPM. Same thing. I'm just going to do my usual thing, Akil. Just a bit earlier today, because I figured I need to find a different time that I'm teaching a little bit later in the day. Oh, perfect for you, dude. 5:15. Yeah, not too close to your bedtime. That's good. That's good, man. Ooh, crash and burn. That's it. My arms are too sore for this one. Quick little break. It's a crazy good exercise. I love this thing. Just, oh, I wish I'd measured how long I lasted this time. I'll do that. I'll do that on tomorrow's stream. Cool. Time to move on to the Bumblebee. 60 BPM. Should I just go fresh off this exercise just now? Let's give it a shot. 120 BPM. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, sorry, got a little bit distracted there. Bumblebee's feeling pretty good today. Quite happy with that. Could try and push it a little bit, actually. Give my forearms a little rest. Well, a holy good morning, lads. Jeez, Nate. You're either super late or super early. Not sure. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Oh, gosh. Okay. 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, 7:45. Okay, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Pretty reasonable start of the day, dude. Just clocking in. Nice, dude. It's about 2 p.m. here, 10:02, and I'm off teaching in a little bit, in about an hour's time. But I figured I'm just gonna try a new slot in the day. I'm glad to see that Michael is still asleep. That's probably a good thing. 1, 2. Hi, Michael. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. It's a bit rushed. Not ideal, so I should practice it a little bit slower still. I'm not quite ready to move on to 65 BPM just yet. That's okay. I'm a patient guy. I'm very obstinate. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Oh, Aprieta. It's been a while, actually. Last stream was on... Oh, it was just Monday. I suppose I was playing it on Monday. It's not too bad. Where did I have this saved? I can't remember what I named that project. Fast Funk? Possibly. Of course. It's Nate's Cowbell. How could I forget? We managed to get it to, was it 120, I think? Ooh. Can I please have a little bit of a 2, 3, 4? Oh, how does it go after that? I think it goes into the riff. Um, yeah, it's gonna get. We'll get there. We'll get there. It's just that little transition that I'm not getting right at all. Just at the end of when we come back into the riff, there's a cool little sort of stab slash transition thing, and I keep forgetting to do it properly. So let's do it. I think it's near the end here. Nate, you'll be pleased to hear that I've finally figured out how to do staging in OBS, which means I can now preview the transitions, or at least the scenes, before I transition to them. So something new to get used to, but at least now I can preview stuff and make sure stuff is working before I transition to a random scene without any sound or windows or anything working. So here, need to turn Amazing Slowdowner on, display it. I know hopefully it's not going to change too much for you guys, except that you're probably not going to notice me messing up all the time. At least I hope so. So, as I'm talking, I'm preparing the scene like a professional, an absolute pro, and fade. Quick cut. Awesome. Okay, I'm figuring things out just as... Nice, so I can do quick cuts like that, and if I want to move the window around, I can just do this, and then cut, and it's seamless. We will all miss the classic film moments. Maybe I will as well. Yeah. 2 minutes of just headbanging to absolutely nothing. Guys, are you hearing this? Guy, that's a new genre of reaction videos. Guy reacts to nothing. Like, sincerely. Watch him sincerely react to nothing. An hour of Phil's best reacting to nothing. So, there's that transition I was talking about. Nope. Absolutely not. First half. Okay. I'd forgotten about the sweater. Yes, this is my my smoking jacket. My dad's a pipe smoker. I should borrow a pipe every now and then. And do, I don't know, tell a story. Tell old legends, old folk tales in this very sweater, with my bass on my lap, a pipe in the hand, and it's like, back in the day. I thought I had something, but maybe not. Need to spend more time pondering. Billy Dexter on Twitch asks, "Is that a P bass?" No, Billy. It is a jazz bass. That is the most standard jazz bass you could find in 2003. I bought this. Totally standard P bass. Totally standard jazz bass. Sorry, American jazz bass. Bought it for, at the time, $600, $650. Yeah. Nate and I tried to find the reason why the lacquer, the finish is so thin, and I think even with the serial number, we couldn't exactly figure out why that was. Because the varnish is really, really thin, and that's what gives it its actual genuine chipped look. This is all. Oops, off comes the strap. That's all just through my practicing. It didn't at all. This is not a custom shop in any way. This is genuine jazz bass wear and tear. Thanks for joining, Dexter. Appreciate the chat. Without further ado, let's carry on. I played along to the track because I want to see how I'm doing along the actual drummer. So let's give it a shot. See what happens. Yeah, I need just a little heads up.
Sí.
Yeah, sweet. I managed to play it until the riff, essentially. And if I made mistakes, they were like rhythmical placement. I don't think I actually missed anything, at least in off memory. So pretty happy with that. Nate says, I hate factory road worn new instruments. Just makes absolutely zero sense, dude. Yeah, it's just such a poser type of thing. I can't really think of any other term. It's just it's posing. Yeah, relict as a kill. Yes, I think they're called relics or something like that. Yeah, I think it's sounding pretty good, dude. Yeah. Now I've got to play it to along with just a click or just to the drum track, because that's kind of the test. You know, if you play it in the cold isolation of the studio, it's always going to sound a bit crap. So let's give it a shot. 2, 3, 4. That is way too fast. Way too soon for that tempo. Whoopsie. Got to be honest with yourselves, you know. Got to be honest with yourself. If you can't play it slower. Okay, let's go again. You guys might not be able to. I'm doing it again. See, Nate? Even technology is not going to protect me from. Actually, was it playing? Was the drum track playing? Come on, click. It wasn't. That was an actual old school film moment. See? It'll still happen. Logic Pro. Where are you, Logic Pro? Should be coming through now. Yep. Okay. Cool. We've got a drum track. Bass is not too quiet compared to it. Let's give it a shot. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, not ready to play it at that tempo either. I reckon I was a little bit too optimistic, and it's sounding... It's not sounding very good. Still not. 2, 3, Oh gosh, not good at all. Okay, still some work to do with regards to this tune. Oh well. I like having stuff to do. So I've got to keep applying myself. It's such a different technique to what I'm usually doing. So yeah, I shouldn't be surprised that it's taken me a long time to getting used to it. All right, let's put some tempo, some click in. Let's put a click in. Move Amazing Slowdowner out of the way. Bring in our little YouTube, little web metronome. Bosh. There she is. And we're gonna put it at, that's right, 90 BPM, 96 BPM. Let's try the tempo. Nah, let's just give it a shot for now. Okay. You know what's coming, Nate. My arm's not in the right place. Okay, I'm gonna give it a shot at the actual tempo. Who knows? What could happen? What could go wrong? What could go wrong with this jumper? Absolutely nothing. Let's give it a shot. Oh yeah. You know, when I start crossing my legs, you know, it's business time. Oh jeez. 1, 2. Come on. So close every time. Gosh, just a bit more time. I just need a bit more time, an extra half hour of practicing this tune, and I think I've got it. And I think I'll be ready to record it properly and use a. Oh, by the way, this is from a band called Stop, Drop, Rewind. The tune is called 8 minutes 21, and it's near the end, around the 3 minute mark. Absolutely amazing bass, drum, guitar, ambient breakdown. It's really, really awesome. Progressive math rock, really awesome. Strongly recommend that you guys listen to it. The tune is 821 by Stop, Drop, Rewind. Very awesome. Very awesome stuff. Relic or Road Worn? Yeah, depends on the maker. What's the point of that, man? It's posing. It is literally posing. It's like I was literally on the phone to my mate Alex from London. Well, he's from Newcastle, but he lives in London. And he goes to these blues jam nights in central London. And he always says there's always a couple of guys who turn up in a poncho and a freaking cowboy hat, just like Stevie Ray Vaughan would. And you're like, dude, why? And then they get on stage and they can't. They're just a poor imitation of the real deal. It's like, why would you even do that? Why would you not try to do your own thing? It's these people that claim to be, it's just me, it's just my expression, blah blah blah. And they'll just buy this kind of posing. They'll adopt this kind of posing behavior, where appearing is more important than the output. Appearance is more important than the sound that comes out of their hands or guitars or whatever you want to call it. Akil says Relic is lame in my opinion. Better to have a shiny 60s LP than a rusty LP. I mean, yeah. Obviously, if I could have an actual vintage bass, I would pick the vintage bass over some fake road worn stuff for sure. But yeah, the real question is: would I trade my jazz bass for a 62, an actual 62 jazz bass, or a 64, 63? Early 60s jazz bass. Would I trade this for an early 60s? It would be a good investment, but it would silly me, sentimental value. Couldn't part with it. Any reasonable person would be like, but Phil, you just get rid of this one, get a 60s bass, and then you're set. That's just a bass that will last forever. But I'm like, dude, I don't know. I don't know if I would sell my crappy, not crappy, you know what I mean. It's a good quality instrument, obviously, but I don't know if I would ever get rid of it. Same as the court behind here. Very first bass, and this was my very first professional instrument. I don't think I could ever get rid of these two. Yeah, so even an instrument that has a lot more value, historical and financial value, I don't think this would. Yeah, I don't think I would part with my own road worn bass. Yeah, call me sentimental, but I'd rather be that than not have a bass at all. At least, or a bass that's mine. Sorry, this one I bought brand new, so I'm the only one who's played it really. So I don't know. It feels like it's shaped me and I shaped it. If you believe in these kind of things, and not just I don't mean just the physical aspect of things. Obviously, how you play will affect wood fibers and the resonance of an instrument over time, over long periods of time. But beyond that, it's mine. All right, guys, I'm going to start to get ready to go and teach, and I might even squeeze in a little run before that because I haven't done any sports in a couple of days, and I feel it. I'm a bit restless, you know. But thanks for joining me, guys. A brief stream today, but I'm very happy that Akil and Nate, you guys could join me. So say hi to Mike when you see him. Hello, Mike, from a little bit later. I hope you're well, Mike. Thank you again for your contribution. I'll message you on Discord, and we'll organize a little get together. Well, little FaceTime, little Zoom get together. Take care, guys. Have a lovely, lovely day. Nate, have a good day, dude. You're literally just starting off, so I hope you have a good day. You don't injure yourself, and you make an absolute boatload of money. And Akil, have a lovely afternoon and a good evening. And everybody else who joined, the silent minority. Thanks for joining, and I will see you all. I'll see you all tomorrow. Actually, I stream guaranteed on Mondays and Fridays, and some other ones interspersed in there, just like this one. So thanks for joining, guys. You all take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Doodles. Bye-bye. Bye.